Hi guys, welcome back to my virtual fitness channel, and we'll be working out twice in a week today. What are the chances? Who am I? Well, I'm here. Today will be a little bit more beginner friendly and maybe more recovery. So if you're looking for something more challenging, find another video. Otherwise, let's get started. We'll also be doing full body work here. Just won't be as intense. All right, turning on my Lagree Buddy for Count app. Starting now. All right, coming to the back of your platform facing the front, pull the carriage all the way in. You want to be on the lightest spring load here. Hands wide on that carriage, lower down to a modified plank. So bring your hips forward and push that carriage forward. This is a plank hold right here. It does require work to feel stabilized here. Now, for a giant wheelbarrow, which is facing the front, for wheelbarrow, we're keeping everything frozen, sending that carriage out slowly. 1, without moving your lower body. 2, keep the shoulders down. 3, 4, press your palms of that chest, drag the carriage in slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, back out slowly. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, press and bring it in. Good. Keep the shoulders away from those ears. Breathe in, breathe out. Side tuck in that tailbone. Chin off that chest. You should feel this in that center core trunk. Secondary muscles are your triceps, lats, shoulder, chest, and back. A lot of upper body here. Limiting the range of motion to keep it nice and easy for yourself. If you're feeling this in your low back, just lift that hips up. You can go into a tabletop plank right here. Kneeling tabletop plank. Push your hands and lift that chest. Good. The slower you go, the harder this will feel. Send that carriage out and hold it out a little longer before you bring it back in. Good. Coming down to your forearms in 5. Same move, but on your forearms in 3, 2. Forearms down on that center carriage. Lower your hips down. Slowly send that carriage. Push that forearms forward and then bring it back. Elbow stop underneath the shoulders and then send it out again. Keep that neckline long, head up. Look forward. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Push your forearms and lift that chest up. Engage that chest and back. Giant crunches. Starting with this kneeling plank position in 3, 2. Stay on your knees and forearms. Drop your chin, round that back. Look, bow your head forward, look towards your thighs. Bring the carriage in. Stop the carriage when your hips are above the knees. Keep pushing your shins down. Rounding the back of that spine, digging deep into your upper abs. Feel your forearms pressing down as you lift your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Bring that head up. Look forward as you push that carriage back to that kneeling plank. Again, chin in your chest, bow your head forward. Round the upper part of your spine as you push your forearms down. Stop when the hips are above the knees. And then again. Good. Send that head up. Lift it back up. Hold at the top of that crunch in 5, 4, 3, 2. Round and hold. 1 inch in, 1 inch out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming down to a plank hold. For my people who want to have that extra challenge, tuck your toes on the floor and lift the knees up, holding that plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it in. We have super crunch, but on the back platform, you can put your heels over that carriage. I have a carriage strap, but I feel like it's comfortable enough with the heels in the bars. If you want to use your carriage strap, you can put your feet underneath the carriage strap. Hands across the chest, if not forward or behind the ears. Legs together, lift that chest up. Send the carriage out, extending the legs forward as you lean back halfway. Chin off that chest. Exhale, bend at the knees. Lift that chest halfway. Oh, the sun's in my face. And exhale. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Lift through your pelvic floor so you're in your core more than the hips. Hold it out in 5. Legs go out in 4, 3, 2, halfway out. And then slowly in 1 inch, out 1 inch. Carriage come in 1 inch. Hold the back still. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the knees in halfway. Arms up. Lower your back down 2 inches, up 2 inches. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nicely done. All right, coming up to our left knee. Place your right foot forward. We have a kneeling hamstring curl, giant kneeling hamstring curl. So your left knee's on the back platform, right foot on the carriage. Start when that right heel's underneath that right knee. So start with the right heel underneath the right knee. Shoulders stack over that hip. You have a nice long spine. From here, start to then push that heel forward. Carriage kick, hamstring curl back in. Heel stop underneath that right knee. Keep going right here. Now, so we are on our knee, so it's very easy to kind of just lean to the left and dump our weight into your left knee. So I want you to think about driving your right foot into the carriage. So you can feel this in the back of that right leg. The further you push that carriage out, the more extension you got to pull back in. So you can limit the range of motion. Good. Or increase the range of motion to make it more challenging. Good. Keep the shoulder blades back, chest is lifted and open. Long jump in 5 and 4. Bring that right heel underneath the right knee in 3, 2. Right here, lean forward, hands, palms go up, pump those arms. 8, 7. Stabilize for that core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's bring the carriage in on your knees. So we are going to be doing O captain. Pivot towards your left. Left knee is on the chin. I'm sorry, chin is on the platform. Right foot turn out, kneecap and toe facing towards the front platform. So you're externally rotated on the right side and the left knee is pointing forward. Hands on hips, stay stacked. Carriage kicks out and bring it in. Still driving the right heel down, extending it. Feel the big toe, second toe, pinky, heel all pressing. You're gonna feel inner thighs and butt a little bit right here. Good. Stay nice and tall and stack. Body face forward. Nice. Breathe in, breathe out. Hold that right foot halfway in 5, 4, 3, 2. Right foot halfway in, hands behind those ears. We're going to crunch to the right side. Slowly up. Crunch to that bent knee. Open up those elbows so you're not hunched forward. Good, you have 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands on your hip, full range of motion. Driving that foot down into that carriage so you can feel the squeeze in the inner thighs and butt cheek here. It's very activating. You got to activate that right heel and foot. Good. Shoulders away from those ears, chest is lifting up. We're gonna add a stretch in between in 5, 4. It's a strengthen stretch in 3, 2. Oh, before we do that, changing my mind here. On your knees, kneeling inner thighs, push your hips forward. Kneeling inner thighs first. Lift and squeeze up. Equal weight between the legs, shift the center of gravity with the carriage as you open up. Light on the shins and knees as you lift vertically upward, squeezing inner thighs to the center. Lift through the pelvic floor and core. Good. Try not to collapse your butt back or lean back. You're just staying stacked and tall through the thigh bones and the body. The further you send that carriage out, the more intense this will feel through the inner thighs. Go slow. You don't have to send the carriage all the way out. You just got to go slow and control. Placing that right foot back, just like we did first. Leg move, kneeling hamstring in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the carriage in, pivot towards the front again. Put that right foot on the carriage. Bring your hands to the carriage. As you send your right foot forward, you sit back into your left hip, stretching out the back of that hamstring. The right leg Curl your toes up. And then again, sink back, lift it up. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper by lifting our hip forward. So kind of like a hamstring stretch, right? Our left hip can stay on top of that left knee. Depending on your flexibility, maybe this is where you are here on a high hamstring stretch. Otherwise, you can push that left hip forward down to more of a split, half split or full split. Now, I'm feeling that stretch in my psoas by keeping my left hip down, but keeping my right heel underneath the right knee keeps you from losing control. Now, if you're super flexible from here, you can send your right foot forward 3/4 out or all the way out, depending on how flexible you are. Now, if you're working on your flexibility, then you just move inch by inch, and eventually you'll get to that full split. Good. All right, moving on. In 8, come to the front for elevator lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, bring it in. Oh, that's a deep stretch. Let that carriage to the front. Walk forward. Take your right foot forward, left tippy toes. So I'm on one super light spring, but any light spring will work. Hands on hip, shoulder stack over that hip. Down slowly, 1. Good. Down slowly, 2. Left heel is high, right knee stack over that right heel. I want you to keep the left leg straight for this elevator lunge. Now, if you have any low back pinching or it's hard for you to stack straight up, slight lean forward, drive that right foot down and lift up, squeeze from the back of that right leg. Back down, 1. Good, slowly 2. Slowly 3. Good. 4, 5, 6. At the bottom of your lunge, right knee's over that right heel. You can have a slight lean. Back leg is long and straight. Left heel's high. Down, 1. Driving that heel down, 2. Right foot down, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6. Back down again, 1. Good. 2. Nice. Keep your big toe, second toe, knee above, behind it. Driving that foot down and lift it up. Shoulder blades back, chin off that chest. Squeeze from the back of that right leg. Hold it down halfway. In 3, 2, split lunge. Bend that left knee down for 1, 2, 3. Drive that right heel up for 1, 2, 3. If you need some support, grab a chair or a wall. Put your hand there. Down for 3, 2, 1. Up for 3, 2, 1. Again. Hold it down. 3, 2, 1. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Carriage kick. Bend that left knee in and then send it back out. Get a little lower. Keep your hips square. Heavy in that right heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Left leg is straight. Up slowly, 1. Up slowly, 2, 3, 4. Back down again, 1, 2. Slowly, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nicely done. One last one. 8, 7, 6, 5. Standing inner thighs. 4, 3, 2. Bring the carriage all the way in. Pivot towards your left. Right foot stands on that front platform. Parallel your feet. Left foot on that carriage. Get tall. Lift through your pelvic floor. Send that carriage out. 1, 2. Shift the center of gravity. 3, 4. Feet wider than your hips. Press into the inside of the feet. Driving the heels down as you squeeze and lift up. 1, 2. Slowly 3, 4. Nicely done. Keep going right here. Shoulder blades back. Halfway out. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway out. Coming down to your squat hold here. Send your butt cheek back. Arms can come forward to balance. Lift up that chest so you're not hunched forward. Driving the heels down, equal weight between the legs, tiny press up and down. Little squats right here. Use your abs and butt. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in all the way in. All right, let's go twist the wheelbarrow, coming down to your knees. Oh, let's not twist actually. All right, come down to your side plank. Right forearm comes down. Turn your hips toward the left side. Right elbow underneath the right shoulder. Think about pressing your forearms down as you lift it up. Left arm is up. Side plank hold right here. Good. Now, level 1, stay here. If you want to take it up a notch, thread the needle. Good. And level 3, we thread the needle and pike the hips up at the same time. Thread the needle, pike the hips, bring the carriage in halfway. Squeeze that right oblique and then send it back out. Now, if you're not allowed to do crunches, just stay in that side plank. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Open up that chest, push your hips forward. Long side plank here. Hold it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. Lift the hips up. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the carriage in. Let's go scramble eggs. Now, if you don't have the cables, feel free to bring the carriage back for a giant reverse kneeling scramble egg. So you just place your left knee on the carriage and send your right foot forward and back right here. All right, for those of you who have cables, put 2 light springs on. Take your right foot to the strap, right side. Left knee, left foot number 3, send it out. It's kind of a modified version because we're very low to the ground, so it looks a little different from being on the Mega. I have my right hand on the back platform because I need some stability. My left knee is left on number 3. If you go up a little bit higher towards number 4, it'll be lighter. Point that toe. Push your right hand down into that platform. Stabilize through that core. Chest and backs. Engage. Good. Stopping right foot next in line with the left knee. Bring that right foot forward in 3, 2. To the side, lift up and down. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. Okay. Everything once more left side. Come to the back platform, facing the front. Pull the carriage all the way in. Oh, let's make sure we have 1 light spring on. Kneeling hamstring curl. Right knee on the back platform. Left foot on the carriage. All right, driving that left heel down as you extend the left leg out. And then slowly bring that carriage heel back underneath that knee. Push your hips forward, shoulders stack over that hips. Elbows back, chest is lifted, shoulders down. Good. Driving that left heel as you extend the left leg and then drive, bring it back in. Good. Turn your right knee forward, toes facing down. Good. Elongate the hamstrings as you send that carriage out and then push, anchor your foot down in that carriage as you bring it back. Heel stop underneath that kneecap. Good. Shoulder stack over that hip. Try not to dump all of your weight onto your right knees. Good. Coming up in that long jump. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop that left heel underneath the left knee. Shift the right hip forward. Bring that carriage forward. Chest is lifted. Lean forward into that left heel. Pulse those arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it all the way in for that O captain. So you pivot towards your right, keeping your left foot knee still facing the same direction. Turn your hips forward. Now you're facing your right side, pivoting towards your right side. Right knee underneath the right hip, shoulder stack. Now from here, extend that leg, just same move, except you're just externally rotating that left leg now. Feel that side butt cheek and inner thighs. Make sure your foot is anchored down, big toe, second toe, pinky, and heel. Good. Chin off that chest, stay long in the torso. Good, breathe in and out, chin away from that chest. Oh, the sun is setting into my face right now. Feels pretty good, but it's pretty bright. All right, hold it in 3, 2, keep the heel underneath that kneecap, hands up behind those ears, opening up those elbows, side crunch towards that left knee. Good. Shoulder blades back, push your hips forward. Nice, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, full range of motion here. Coming down to a kneeling inner thighs. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it all the way in. Place both of your knees down now. Push your hips forward. Elongate that torso through the thigh bones. Lift through the pelvic floor. Sending that carriage away. Equal weight between the legs. Shift the center of gravity with the carriage. Light on the shins and knees as you lift through the inner thighs towards the center, pelvic floor, and core. Shoulders stay stacked and over the hips. Try not to sink down, right? Collapse into that carriage. Stay light and lifted the whole time. Good. How are you guys feeling? It's a good place class. Good for recovery on recovery days. You know, if you don't feel like going, you know, it's not your hard day. All right, coming in for that stretch in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring that carriage all the way in. Starting stance is that runner's lunge stance. So right knee's underneath that right hip, left heel underneath that left knee. And we come to that stretch. So as you push the heel forward, sink back to your right heel. Sit into that right heel for a hamstring stretch. And then push your hips. And then one more time, sit into that right heel as you lift your left toes up. Elongate, extending that left leg nice and long. Feel it stretch down the hamstring. Ooh, toes up, flex that foot up. Try not to hyperflex that left knee. Hands come down to a little deeper stretch. Bring that right hip down for a psoas stretch. And then you can go inch by inch, sending that carriage forward and back for a full split stretch. Control that carriage and motion so you don't rip your inner thighs or split them apart. Can you hold it a little longer or deeper? For 5 and 4 and 3, 2. All right, bring it all the way in. Slowly let that carriage go. Coming to the front for elevator lunge. All right, take your left foot up. Right tippy toes high. Hands on hip. With both of your legs straight, keeping the back leg straight for a long line lunge. Bend that front knee. Left knee stack over that left heel. Slow 6 counts down. Slow 6 counts up. Good. Right heel high. Breathe in and out. Make sure your big toe, second toe. I have shoes on so I can have more grip, right? So my foot's not hanging off the platform. If you don't have shoes on, you can just adjust. So maybe you have smaller feet than me. Just make sure I have my big toe, second toe on the bar, heels on the platform. It's nicely flat. Press and lift it up. Shoulder blades over those hips. Good. Left knee stack over that left heel, driving that heel down. Squeeze the back of that left leg, rise up. Right heel high. Back heel's high all the way. Most of the weight is in that front heel. So you can feel the back of that left leg work. Hold it down. In 5, 4, halfway down. In 3, 2, halfway down. Split lunge. Down for 3, 2, and 1. Drive it up for 1. Slowly 2, and 3. Back down. 1, 2, 3. Up 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 2, 3. Up 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 2, 3. Hold it right here. Tiny presses. 8. Little lifts. 7 and 6. 5. Carriage kicks in 4 and 3, 2. Hold it here. Send that right leg out. Carriage kicks forward and bring that, bend that knee in underneath that right hip and then send it back out. Static, isometrically holding that left side, left butt. Good. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. Full range in 4, 3, 2. Right leg is long. Standing up slowly. 1. Good. Slowly 2, 3, and 4. Back down again. 1. Good. Slowly 2, 3, 4. Good. One more. Legs. Standing in our thighs. Last 8. Meet me at the bottom of your lunge. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Standing in our thighs. Pivot your left foot. Pivot your feet towards your right. Left foot on the front platform, right foot on the carriage. Shift the center of gravity as the carriage go out. Do not hyperflex your knees. Micro bend. Push our butt cheek forward. Lift the heart up. Lift through those inner thighs. Squeeze through those pelvic floor and abs. You want equally working both inner thighs. So shift the center of gravity and then feel the lift through the inner thighs. Good. Halfway out. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway out. Bring it down to your squats on these light springs. So inner thighs have to work really hard to hold the carriage still. Open up that chest, sink your butt cheek down 2 inches, up 2 inches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it all the way in. Side plank. All right, stack your knees and hips facing the same direction. Pivoting towards your right. Left forearms come down on that front platform. Push your hips forward. Level 1, you have a side plank. Long line body from crown of your head, shoulders, hips, knees. Pushing your hips forward, lifting that left hip up so you're not collapsing your left shoulder. Level 1, just hold right here. Level 2, thread the needle. You want to give yourself a nice big hug. Turn your entire shoulder towards the ground and then open up, lift through the hips. Push your hips forward. Level 3, pike your hips up, bring the carriage in halfway as you squeeze. Give yourself a big hug. Modified on your knees. It's called Nighthawk. Good. Beautiful, guys. Take control of this carriage. Stay stacked. Go slow. We got scramble legs coming up. If you don't have cables, go to the back and go giant reverse scramble legs on the carriage. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Stay on one light spring if you're not using the cables. Otherwise, grab the left cable, put it into your left foot. Right knee by 3, left hand on the platform. All right, sweep. Try not to lean too much on the right side. I know it's kind of hard because we're nice and low in that, low to the floor. If you need to bring it down a notch, move your right knee closer to number 4. Bring the weight down. Point your toes. Toe comes to the side of that right knee. Back's nice and flat. Keep pushing your palms, lifting that chest away. Nice. This is challenging. halfway out in 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway out, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's put all of your light springs, whether it's 2 black or 2 black and a gray. Grab the cables in your hand, come kneeling up on that carriage. So sitting is more stable. I actually like to sit on the micro. If it's on a mega, then you can come up to your knees. We have a little bit more range of the cables when we're on our knees. All right, chest flies. It used to be called tree hugger. So round those arms forward, hug a giant tree, and then slowly open up. Hands stop on the side, always in your peripheral vision. Squeeze that chest muscles when you bring the arms in. Elbows are down. Good. Bring it forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, forward, 2 inches up, 2 inches down. 5, 4, 3, 2, upper lift, serve the platter. Extend those arms up. Elbows come down, stopping right in front of your rib cage. And then lift it back up. Squeeze. Arms come forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, open and close. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms come forward. Palms down. Chest press. Bend those elbows. And then press it forward. I feel like I'm losing form, so I'm going to lose a light spring here. There's not a lot of room to change your body position when you're on the little tiny micro. I brought the weight down just a little bit. I had 3 light springs. That was pretty heavy. All right. Hands come to chest. Press away. All right. Hold it forward in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it forward. Shoulders down. Chest is open. Arms straight. Now, if this is too heavy, you can keep the elbows bent. Crisscross over, under. Arms stay straight. Put your hands over and under. Squeeze that chest muscle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tricep extensions. Bring up your elbows, biceps by your ears. Try not to pop your rib cage open. Rib cage brings down, shoulders down. Let's pull from the back of those arms, lift it up, and then bring it back down. Press and lift it up. Good. Back of those arms, your triceps. Shoulders do not come up as you press the arms up. Using the back of those arms, but bring your shoulder blades down as you press up. Halfway down in 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulder press in 4, 3, 2. Make a field goal position. Slowly push up. And then bring the elbows back down. Open up that chest. Punch this to the sky. Rib cage is in. We want to stay upright so we get more of our abs. Shoulders down, chest is lifted and open. Hold it out in 5, hold it down in 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Bring the elbows to meet and then slowly open. Okay, you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's put our cables in one hand and twist, turn around. Going to sexy back. You can cross your cables and cross your hands for something more, but right here, cross your cables and cross your hands, elbows high, slowly press, lengthen back. So you want to be lifting up your heels. Keep the spine extended. Keep your weight over the heels instead of over the knees because you don't want to face plant. Good. Elbows high. Lift up that chest. Elongate the arms as you squeeze the middle part of the back muscles to the center. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Extend those arms. Hold in 5, 4, 3, 2. Long arms hold. Tiny press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up on your knees, elbows by your side, rotators curl. Open up those hands nice and wide, elbows stay by your rib cage. So your elbows are not moving, right? It's kind of locked into the side of your body. Good. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Palms up, bicep curl here. Elbows close to your body is going to be easier. Elbows further away from your body is going to be harder. Squeeze out handlebars as you flex the top of your arms for your biceps. Push your shin down, lean a little bit back so you're not feeling like you're going to jerk forward and fall. Good. You have 8, 7, 6. We have reverse cobra in 5, 4, 3, 2. Cables are down. One light spring. We have a black spring on. Make a diamond position, big thumb and index touching, center of that carriage. Lower your hips down to a kneeling plank here. As you send that carriage out like a wheelbarrow, start to bend those elbows down. Glide that carriage out. And then lift through that straight arms. Bend the elbows a little bit as you glide that carriage out. Press your palms into that carriage as you straighten those arm chests through those straight arms. Good. Hold it down in 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway down. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6. Now you're going to come down to your forearms for forearms, plank to pike. You have the option to be on your toes or on your knees in 3, 2. Let's go forearm plank. Toes can be on the floor or on the platform, or you can stay on your knees. Exhale, pike it up. Drop your head, look towards your ankle. As you bring that carriage in, your heels do not drop, legs stay straight. Carriage does not have to come all the way in. Lower your hips down to that plank. Walk your forearms down if you feel like you need more space. Exhale, pike it up. Look towards your ankle as you drop your head, lift your hips up, legs straight, and then back down. All core here. Good, hold it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold in that plank, drop your right hip, center left hip. Feel that oblique. Good, you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring that carriage in. Up on those hands, you have the option to stay on your knees if you want. Otherwise, let's come up to our toes for a high plank hold. Option to hold, extra challenge, push-ups, mini or full push-ups. Good, you got this. 8, 7, 6. If you need to come down to your knees, you go down to your knees and continue. 5, 4, 3, 2, wheelbarrow. Push that carriage out. Between 3 and 4, press your palms, lift that chest, bring it back in. Same as what we did to start our warm-up core exercises. Now we're at the front, pushing that carriage away. Press your palms, lift that chest, drag the carriage in. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring that carriage in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. You can be on your toes for a high plank or on your knees. Hold it right here. Another set of push-ups. Bend those elbows, drop that chest. Press your palms and lift that chest away. Chest and back work, arms, triceps, lats. All working here. Chin off that chest. Look forward towards number 3 and 4. Oh, my arms are going to be sore tomorrow. Hold it down in 3, 2, halfway down. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and child's pose. Open up your knees and send that carriage away, lengthening those arms. Sink back to your hips. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the carriage in. Tuck your chin in. Look towards your thighs. Kind of like a cat-dog stretch. Back down. Let's turn around for a psoas stretch. Take your right foot on the ground, left knee on the carriage. Drop your left hip. It's kind of like a low runner's lunge stretch. So as right here, glide that carriage forward and back. Bring that left knee in, half split stretch. Straighten out that right leg as you pull up on those toes. Switch sides, left knee on the carriage. So as stretch right here. And then you can glide that carriage forward and back, sliding. Half split, bring that right knee in, flex that foot. Oh, sit into that right hip. And one more, child's pose. Send your hips down. Bring your head forward, arms long, feel the stretch in those arms. Slowly bring that carriage in. Feet on the side of the carriage. Drop your head. Come side to side, feel the stretch in the legs and hamstring. Slowly bring your hands down, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Tips of the shoulders roll. Take a deep inhale, reach up to the sky, baby back bend, elbows bend, lift up that chest, squeeze. And once more, hands heart center. Thank you so much for showing up. Hope you had a great recovery workout. That felt so good for me. Please like, subscribe, share my workout, make a comment when you do. And that's all. Have a great day. Bye.